white, sterile room. The pungent smell of sanitizer. The atmosphere is intense. There's a doctor, nurses, a kid. A terrified kid. A confused 8-year-old waiting to undergo the biggest surgery of his life. Not understanding a word of what's been said. Completely helpless. A deer in headlights. The only clear thing in his mind is that his future looks disastrous. The doctor explains what the surgery will be, how long it will take, but most importantly, the impact that this surgery will have on the rest of that kid's life. And that kid feels like he cannot trust anyone anymore. He feels lost, scared, hopeless. That kid is me. After 2 hours of conversation full of questions and uncertainty, the doctor suddenly leaves the room. And everyone just goes quiet. What the hell is going on? After 2 minutes, he returns with a picture of a climber in action. That's even more confusing. He asks me, "What do you see?" I'm lost for words. He says, "This man has the same disease that you have, and he's climbing. He has a great life. This could be you." That's all I needed. With a few words, he said everything. With a simple gesture, a genuine offering. I will not be defined by my condition. I will not let a disability disable my life. I will not live my life unbeknownst to me. It's that simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. And just like that, I'm not lost. I'm not scared. I'm not hopeless. I didn't end up climbing, but soon after that encounter, I actually fell in love with dance. And dance allowed that kid to be himself, 100%. Not to be a kid fighting an invisible fight, but to be Simone. Whenever that kid feels lost, scared, or hopeless, he turns to dance, because that's where he finds his life power. It's that simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. That same kid had a granddad. He was a brilliant husband, a respected lawyer, and a phenomenal grandpa. Then one day, he got diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. We both very quickly realized how much of an impact this would have on the rest of his life. I felt helpless watching my grandpa's identity slowly fade away. He was not a person anymore. He became a patient. I know for a fact that he felt like he couldn't trust anyone anymore, not even his own body. He felt lost, scared, and hopeless. And I knew those feelings way too well. When he passed away, it left me with one question. How could I have helped? This question stayed with me for many years. And then one day, it just dawned on me. What if I could share the same thing that saved me with the people that felt the same way I did? What if I could share the love for dance with people with Parkinson's? And what if this simple gesture, this genuine offering, had the same impact that the few words the doctor told me as a kid had on me, I knew I was onto something. I wanted to do something about it. I had to do something about it. And so I did. I reached out to Sarah from the South London Younger Parkinson's Network in 2015 with a simple offering: a dance class, free of charge, for people with Parkinson's. She immediately embraced it, and we haven't stopped dancing since, even through the pandemic. This is how I ended up teaching dance to people with Parkinson's. But out of all dance styles, I teach popping dance class. And if you're wondering, hold on, what is popping dance? Well, it's the robot dance. Let's see, who in this room knows Michael Jackson? Raise your hand. Okay, see, there you go. So Michael Jackson was actually a great popping dance student. Remember the moonwalk? Well, that's actually a popping step called the backslide. And as an Italian myself, the best image that I can give you to explain to you what popping is pasta and sauce. The pasta is the movement, the natural reaction to the music. The sauce is the hard contraction of all the muscles in your body, instantly and voluntarily, to the beat and the rhythm of the music. And as an Italian, I want a lot of pasta with a lot of sauce. Boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, ka, whoosh, ka, boom, boom, ka, shoo, pa, boom, whoo, pa, shoo. Popping. I know for a fact that dance gives meaning to people that have lost meaning for life. Dance allows us to redefine our identity. When we dance, we are not patients, we're people. Thanks to dance, you also delve deep into the process of acceptance. Like one of my students would say, dance allows you to turn your body from a decaying cage into a blank canvas. I truly believe that dance has the power to transform a symptom into a superpower.
5, 6, 3, go, right. Down, change your leg. Up, front, down.
At the end of the day, it's simple. Now, let's be clear here. It is hard as hell, let's be honest. So don't get it twisted. But it's simple. And to me, not taking action is simply not an option. My work with Popping for Parkinson's is a win-win situation. I do what I love the most, which is dancing and teaching, sharing the one thing that saved me. And I do it with the people that benefit from it the most, in this case, people with Parkinson's. The benefits are huge, and they're so big, sometimes they just look magical. One student from New York once wrote to me saying, I feel like these popping dance classes are helping me dealing with the Parkinson's symptoms on a daily basis. Not to mention the wows from my grandkids when they see me dance. And it all started as a simple offering. And just like the doctor asked me as a kid, I ask you now, what do you see here? I see joy, love for life, dancers, not patients. To conclude, Chaos One once said, giving more than what you have is impossible. Giving less is unacceptable. And this is what I'm asking you today. To share your passion wholeheartedly, especially with those who might benefit from it the most. The impact of a simple offering can be extraordinary.